hate when a fighter gets in a position where he hurt himself. He threw a left hook that dislocated his shoulder. He was unable to get it back based upon the way it was not normal. It was not a normal dislocation. It's a different type. It's up on the top section. You're going to see that big bump come up. So not an easy thing to put back at the time. Just look at bad luck. I don't think, first off, I want to say that Jeremy Kennedy came out and did exactly what he was supposed to do. Okay. Don't take anything from Jeremy Kennedy in this. You know, he came out prepared to fight. I've never seen Jeremy Kennedy in better condition. Yeah. I've never seen him mentally better for a fight, because this was the biggest fight of his career, no matter what. He knew it. He knew what he was up against, and he did not know that Pico had hurt his shoulder, you know, as he was fighting. But, you know, he came and did his job. Aaron Pico, I don't think he loses anything with this loss. You know, it's an injury, and it can happen to anyone. I've seen it happen multiple times, you know, in our sport. Guy throws a shot and he separates his own shoulder, can't get it back in, and the fight is called. You know, I think they're just going to put the fight back together. I think Jeremy and Aaron are going to end up fighting again somewhere down the road shortly, and we'll see what happens. Go ahead.
I want to, John. You know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking here, because they were trying to put it in, and they didn't get it in. We were talking that it was a broken clavicle, or it was a fractured or strained ACE joint or whatever it was.
Yep.
But it was neither one of those things. It was just dislocated.
Yeah.
Why would they not allow him to fight?
Because they told him, put your hand over your head, and he couldn't.
Okay.
When he says, put your hands up, and Aaron's going like this, he can't do it.
Is that where we're stopping fights?
Yes.
That's okay.
Okay. Based upon the doctor or the referee in the state of California, the doctor can call the fight. Dr. Kelly Calder could have just gone, yeah, you're out of the fight. I'm stopping it. He talked with the referee and stuff and trying to allow the referee to have some play in it to say, you know, what do you think? But when you're looking at what the rules say as far as the fight, you know, people think that, you know, all the time that, you know, oh, you shouldn't have stopped that. The rules of the sport, like in the state of California, it'll have a very clear line in there that if the fight becomes uncompetitive, how many fights have you seen that are uncompetitive? The referee can stop the fight.
Fuck, mine and Tony Ferguson's.
Okay. See, and it's true. You know, and so many. But once the fight becomes uncompetitive, referee should stop the fight. And so we bend this all the time, saying, hey, the guy's fighting, you know, and that's really what we go off. He's fighting back. You know, I'm not going to stop it when he's fighting back. He's trying. Is it competitive? No, it's not. But he's trying. But when we have somebody that is in the position that Aaron Pico's in, is he going to be successful fighting with one arm? No.
You don't
know.
Not.
Does he want to? Yes. No, we just saw that he wasn't. He wasn't able to out-wrestle Jeremy Kennedy. Come on. Let's be honest. This comes down to one of those, you know, you can take and say a lot of things in fights, and you can, you know, point out, you know, different fighters or anything like that. Give me the best wrestler you know of in MMA. Who is it?
It's probably Aaron Pico.
Okay. Now, could Aaron Pico go right now and compete with a Jordan Burroughs or a Kyle Dake or any of them?
No, because they're bigger. But,
well, yeah,
but
they
know
are.
What I mean?
You're right. But Chamizo,
no, he would be all right.
He would be able to wrestle, but he's gonna get tooled up because that's not what he's doing.
Yeah.
And so you're taking the guy that you're saying is probably the best wrestler. And I think you're probably, it's either him or Henry Cejudo who is coming back.
Yeah.
Right?
Henry for sure, but I'm saying.
Yeah. But he's coming back. He's not fighting right now. But still, should Aaron Pico, on any given day that Aaron Pico is healthy, and you put him in a wrestling match with Jeremy Kennedy, what's going to happen?
He should mop the floor with
tech fall. Done.
Yeah, he should. Yeah.
Okay. And when Jeremy Kennedy's winning that, because there really wasn't a whole lot of striking, it's kind of showing you, like, if you take someone's arm away, it's not easy to fight.
Okay,
And-
so I look.
and
go
again,
ahead.
it's about what damage did Aaron Pico take in this fight?
None. The shoulder.
That's a good thing. That's a good
I agree
thing.
with you. I agree. I agree with what you're saying. I agree with what your assessment is. I'm talking more about the rules. You're saying he couldn't. The doctor or the ref stopped it because he couldn't lift his arm above his shoulder.
That's
okay,
it.
well, that was dislocated. If a fighter has a dislocated finger and he can't make a fist, what's
Hold
the
on.
difference?
No. Okay, and this is the truth. I've had too many, and I was talking to you. I said, look, Yancy Medeiros was one of the first ones. You know, he dislocated his thumb, and you dislocated your thumb in the fight against Benson Henderson, and I let it go, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay, and
Well, because
the
you knew I was an
difference-
animal. I'm a fucking savage, right? I just
Here,
get through it.
exactly, dude. Just, you know, it was all sad. The difference was Yancy Medeiros pointed the injury out, saying, "Hey, look at this. You never did that. You just kept fighting." And I told you in the back, and it was based upon the Yancy Medeiros fight. Hey, if you break a finger, it's sitting across your hand, and you want to continue in the fight, just keep fighting. Do not stop and show me. I will see it, but I'll let you go on if you want to fight to get it to the end of the round, get it popped back in by your corner, anything like. I'll let that happen. But if you stop to show me, I've got to stop the fight. Okay, and the whole point is you're not going to be damaged by a finger. There's really there's no arteries or anything around or anything that can be pinched off or any problems. But if you can't lift your entire arm, there's a problem. There's just a big difference in it. And that's why they didn't let him fight.
Go to mybookie.ag, use that promo code Weighing In, and they'll give you additional spending cash with your first initial deposit.